We have Astana,
Yeah,
the very
Astana. Oh, we're gonna see
aesthetically
Astana. They have good
pleasing-
logos.
Yeah. You mentioned that. Versus MOSKOWSKY.
Both winners
Which has a
from
pretty
yesterday's matches.
Aggressive logo there. They're ready to fight.
So Astana was the team that won against Big Bad Boys. Sorry, they played against Bad Boys yesterday, and they were just destroying them with 3-pointers. It was insane. They got into a vibe very quickly. I think I'm not sure because maybe MOSKOWSKY was the one that played against Bad Boys. We're gonna go through the schedule and the talent, but both winners from yesterday.
Yes,
both of them are
both
extremely rhythmic with their 3-point shots. I think MOSKOWSKY is gonna try and dominate very early and take as many shots as possible.
Maybe, and whoever wins this will get
Move
out
on to
of
the top 16. Yes.
Yes, they will get out of group stage, and I would love if we can see the groups again, just so we have an idea if there is an updated, like who are the teams who qualified already.
Sure.
To
We
the
also
top
have a third
16.
player on set, by the way. We have a fly that's going back and forth. So if you're fast enough, and let me see your esports reflexes.
Yeah, not today. Not today. Let's take a look to the Phygital Basketball schedule happening right now. As we mentioned, today is the group stage. Tomorrow we will have playoff rounds at 3:30 UAE time, Abu Dhabi time specifically.
Yeah. Following that, we have the quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals all the way from now to the 23rd of December. Make sure that you guys come down. The vibe is insane. Even if you're not a very, very big fan of basketball, it's very easy to follow. It's very easy to watch, and it's actually interesting. The court is fully LED'd, and there's also the ref cam. I don't know if you noticed that. We took a few pictures of this.
Yeah.
So the refs are actually equipped with cameras to give you a very new POV that we haven't seen before, and it's obviously. It makes a lot of sense. Like, we weren't able to see this on players. Maybe one day we'll get to see some of the best players like wearing these. I don't know if it's even possible, but seeing the ref actually wear that is a very different vibe, very different. And I'm still in love with this virtual world. We're probably going to be moving away from the mothership towards the basketball 3-on-3 brought to you by M42. And it's just going to be amazing. It's nice to see both of the teams that won yesterday play today. I still do not think they're going to be able to compete with Adira All-Stars. I'm still vouching that Adira All-Stars is going to win.
Okay, I don't really agree with you. I'm going to side with the beautiful logo here.
Astana?
Yes.
Okay.
I have faith in them, and I believe we're close to see the game start very soon. So do you have any last words, Hakeem?
I learned my lesson not to pick the bad logos or the cool ones. But the cooler ones, like Bad Boys and Uzbek and all the other one, Granny Smith. I mean, the teams are great. Logo wasn't the reason they won. Maybe
Do you have any last words for our beautiful co-hosts that are going to come after us? I hope it's different from yesterday. So let's keep it positive. You know, let's throw some compliments here and there. I hope you learned your lesson.
I mean, they're amazing. Kush, normal. They're absolutely normal. I mean, great.
They're absolutely normal. I love that.
Great.
Yes.
They're great.
Yes.
They're great. They're great. My bad. Apologies. They're amazing. It was just right there. Sorry, normal about that. Sorry. We're going to be seeing you guys later tomorrow. While after this match, we're going to come back with Kush and Normal. And we're going to have an amazing day. We'll see you very soon. I love you very much. And bye.
Enjoy the show.
Last trying to pour it in. Gets into the bounds, but misses again. Sam going in for another shot. And scores! Leading on to make it 4 points for Team Astana. Sarah, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are you excited? Look at this.
What's the issue?
I am seeing what you're seeing. This is another super close matchup, which I expected it to be. I mean, just 1 minute and 15 into the game, and it is 2-2 to PBC Astana and MOSKOWSKY. Well, these teams were some of the stronger teams we saw yesterday, especially on the court, in particular MOSKOWSKY. So I'm looking forward to seeing how it all shapes up. Another 2 points added in there for Sam of Astana. Now, interesting choice of characters. Looks like MOSKOWSKY are trying to match their own kit in the white jerseys. Now the ball heading back out with MOSKOWSKY just missing that one, hitting the rim, went up for the rebound, but missed the rebound in the hands of Astana. 4-4 BB with 7 minutes and 45 to go.
Love it, love it. Another point going in for Team Moscow, for Team Astana, sorry. taking the lead up to 2 points. MOSKOWSKY at the lead currently, and Josh passing it to Sam. Sam going in again for another shot. 4 points now is the point difference. Again, these guys are really taking further. I believe all the points scored for team MOSKOWSKY was done on a 2-pointer. Another one thrown by Sam, taking it to 5 2-point scores, which is 10 points and a 4 difference lead. Blas was trying his shot as well, but didn't land it, just as quiet. So far, Red is on the block. The characters on this game is quite interesting. We haven't seen any of the buffy guys this time. It's just the ladies and the two and one big guy. But Sam, honestly, looking at one of the characters, the white girl, I feel like she's a bit too big for a feminine physique, don't you think? She's a bit too tall.
I mean, you can get some pretty tall players, but it's interesting to see how they design their characters and why they choose to design them in that way. I don't know if it's like a psychological strategy way. Not too sure. Would be interesting to ask the players, actually. But a slam dunk there for MOSKOWSKY. And the ball is back in the hands of PBC Astana, who are currently trailing by 3, but still got enough time on the clock to bring it up. There is 5 minutes and 48 seconds for this Phygital Basketball game, brought to you by M42. Now, if you are just joining us, this is the Phygital Basketball, part of Games of the Future, here powered by ADNOC at the ADNEC Centre in the heart of Abu Dhabi. And if you have some time this week, I highly recommend you head down and check it out. These are the Games of the Future. We're going to see more and more in the future, as the name suggests. Combination of digital and physical, and it really works for the sport of basketball. And the digital comes first, like we're watching now, and it really is important, the lead you open up here, taking it into the physical game, which is a quick 7-minute half. Well, let's get back into the game. MOSKOWSKY are now leading by 2, but still all to play for with 4 minutes and 49 to go. We've got Sam of MOSKOWSKY on the ball, up for 2 points, but misses, picked up by the teammate Josh and put away for 1 point. Quickly answered back by Astana, closing that gap just to 1. BB, what do you think? It's looking like it's going to go really close into the physical game.
All I'm seeing is Sam is really rocking it with the 2-pointers. This is his 6th successful shot throughout the game. And we've seen another one from Blast, but unfortunately missed. Passing it to Josh, who passes it to Sam, going in for another 2-pointer. At this point, the game is just Sam scoring 2-pointers. Blast taking in 1 more shot and reducing the score, closing the gap of 3 points currently. And we've got 3 minutes, 45 seconds. But the game ends with another 2-pointers coming from Sam. This game has legitimately been all 2-pointers from Sam and 1 point coming in from Josh. That is insane. Well done, everyone. Well done. The game was good. And we are looking forward to seeing how they will perform on the physical aspect of the game. The players are currently warming up, and I feel like Team Astana is really taking it in. Let's hear it from the people at the desk. We love you guys. Take us there.
Okay, right, there we have it. We just had the digital basketball over, and MOSKOWSKY looking really strong heading into the physical game.
You know, that seemed really quick. I put my head down, I look up, and the game was over already. It just shows how precise, how disciplined MOSKOWSKY is playing the digital side.
They only had to get 19 points. That's the rule of the game. And they knew the rules, and they took it. No need to take a lot of time.
Yeah.
Get the balls in, get 19 points, and go get ready for the physical part.
PBC Astana down by 5 points, 19-14. Coach, based on what we've seen from the past games yesterday, if you were Astana's coach, what's your game plan versus MOSKOWSKY?
Well, we're going to have to feed the ball to Cabacho, a.k.a. Red. We have to give him the ball. And Lanska is going to be there as well, too. They play a very good two-man game. Yeah. Now, what makes MOSKOWSKY so dangerous is defensively, they do all the small things. They close out. They play the passing lanes. They're very physical on the rolls. So this will be a really, really good matchup. But 5 points is still a lot of points.
They need to do exactly what they did on the digital, do it in the court, take more 2-point shots, and they're going to lead way in advance. Maybe they can get to 39 points and actually win before even the time.
Exactly. No, this is where virtual meets physical. It's the Phygital Games of the Future in 2025. We got their players, number 93 on the screens now. They're doing their warm-ups. I think he's the key player for MOSKOWSKY. I mean, if you guys were to choose who can number 93 go up against PBC Astana, like on one-on-one, look at that slam and shamma.
Well, they're going to have to go ahead, and he's going to have to stop a few people, right? Josh and Academic are the kind of the two players they're looking at here. But for Sam, he's going to have to play both sides. He's got to score and defend. He's got to be able to make some passes. The thing what he's really good, and the dark horse in all this, that we talked about earlier, probably the best shooter besides Marco of Adria, Josh, number 13. He is a dagger. I am going to give MOSKOWSKY the edge in this game simply because Josh hits a few threes. It's going to be really hard for Astana to match that because it's 3 points versus 2 points. And 3 points, based on the math I did in my online college degree, is more than 2.
Now, Cabacho Red is actually going to face head-on-head with Sam, number 93. I don't know if they're going to start with him, but according to the lineup, Cabacho, aka Red, is going to start with Lamska for PBC Astana. Now, on the other side, MOSKOWSKY have chosen to put Josh and I don't know the other player, but they're not going to start with 93. Yeah. So they're going to make him rest a while and then put him in maybe when the game is a little bit into.
That's right. Time for Steve's fearless forecast. So, who do you guys think is going to win on his matchup?
I'm going with MOSKOWSKY. I love Astana, but I got to go with MOSKOWSKY.
As for me, I'll go with the underdog Astana. They are going to have to pull up their socks, and we can see them doing it together.
They can fill their socks and tie their shoes really tight, you know, buckle up, muscle up, stretch it out, because now it's game time. And as always, it's
game time.
And we're back as the players get ready to face each other for the ultimate game. So far, we've got Team Astana on the lead, but Team MOSKOWSKY, as the desk said, have the edge on the physical game. We've got Josh, who's a master at a three-pointer, or in this case, a two-pointer. Really could close the gap and take the win. The audience are looking forward to the game. Look at the seatings all full at the venue right here at Games of the Future. And we're just moments away from starting the physical game. The players still getting ready, and I guess they're about to start that draw. All right, we're just moments away to start. Sarah, are we looking forward to this, and what are your predictions?
BB, I think sport rolls with momentum, and I have this feeling that MOSKOWSKY have the momentum in their favor, that they're going to run with this. I actually don't think it's going to be quite as close, in the physical game. But let's see. It's great to see the stadium packing out. Nothing like an atmosphere built up around a basketball court. This is a 3v3 format, but with 2 players on court at a time. 4 in a team, 3 on the roster, 1 on the bench, ready for substitutions, which you need because this is high-paced, high-energy, high-intensity basketball. Just 2 of you running the plays. I mean, you're always basically on the ball or mentally thinking about what to do next. So you need the substitution, you need the strategy, and you've also got to move quickly. get those points in as quick as you can. There's only 7 minutes on the clock. If you're the team trailing coming into the physical, you have your work cut out, as do Astana coming into this. They're 5 points behind. For anyone, if it's your first time with Phygital, to win the digital game, which we've just seen, you have to reach 19 points before the timer runs out, or be the team in the lead by the timer runs out. Well, both teams are just warming up here. They were sitting down for the digital game. Now they're up on their feet, practicing their shots, which they're going to need to do. And we will see the game get underway shortly. Now let's see who we have on court for both teams. This is Astana, you can see on your screen, number 47. His name is Kabacho Akared. I think I made a better job of that today than yesterday. And now over on the other team, we can see, oh, he's got number 25, Academic. Looks like he's called it Kozlov, and Academic is his nickname. Well, we're looking now at the other Astana player, number 12, and that is Vlas. Now the ref's whistle has gone. Are they ready to get into this match? I'm excited to see what they've got. Well, let's get that ball back into the hands of the player. Looks like they're changing balls. You'll see the ref has got a camera over his ear. We'll be able to see his vision soon. Let's get this game underway. 7 minutes on the clock to make a difference. And up for a 1 point. Straight in with a foul. Not what we want to see, but get those out the way nice and early. Free throw for MOSKOWSKY, and they miss, giving Astana an opportunity here. Number 88 on the ball, up for 1 point, and is the first on the scoreboard for the physical game. BB.
Lamska doing a good job so far with the first point, and Astana scoring the other one. Lamska is really leading on now, and as we expected, the physical game is going to be really going strong for both teams. I believe that was Sam going on for a three-pointer. Unfortunately, he's not as good at scoring them than in the digital game. He missed the first one, but really going strong. I think that's a replay of Lamska's shot. It was a foul right there. Going in, and a nice layup, but did not land in the basket. Sam really going in, passing it to Kocha. Sam going in, and a nice layup by Sam. Well done. You can see that the team is really putting some pressure, and I believe the ball has slipped, taking it off the bounds. We're moments away and from continuing the game. Again, replay of how the ball bounced. I think it slipped from his hand, hitting the shoulder of the MOSKOWSKY team. We've got Glass going in for the shot, but currently missing. You can see the pressure from both teams on the ball. Really trying to get in there, trying to find a crack to get in the ball. And a nice layup coming in from Sam. Wow, that was really good. Well done to team MOSKOWSKY. Pushing in. And we've got Team Astana trying to get the pass in there, going in. Is he gonna go for a layup? Is he gonna go for a shoot? Slipping in again in his hand. And we've got a foul. Landing in a foul just as he was shooting. And he gets one shot. Really nice physique right here. Trying in. I feel like the players are really well trained for basketball. They're all pro basketball players. And we've got the shot coming in from Lamska and missing it on the court. We've got Sam going in and a nice layup, lovely 360 right there with the shot getting missed again. How are things going so far, Sarah? Are you enjoying the game?
Well, they're still sort of settling in. There's only 2 points scored by each team, and we've had 1 minute and 45 seconds. I guess both teams are playing kind of similar strategy, quite similar in physique. To be honest, I thought MOSKOWSKY were going to run away with this, but we're still 2-2. We get to see the replay. Another foul here. Oh, that was a bit risky, really. Not worth it, I would say. Up it goes, pushing MOSKOWSKY ahead by 2. Looks like we've got some substitutions here for both teams. Fresh legs, just what they need after 2 minutes into the game. Ready to set up a new play, up for 2, and it scores! Astana bringing it back up to level. Let's watch that replay. What a shot this was. Look, whoa! And into the basket. And again, we just missed that one, but put it away again. Oh! Let's see that one on the replay. With these low scoring games, they're still pretty level in terms of skill and agility on the court and choice of strategy, just holding each other off from making baskets. Now feeding that in, a great pass over the top of number 47. MOSKOWSKY look like they're getting frustrated with the flow being disrupted by fouls, but they're equally guilty. They got 5 against their name too. Now working their way round, up for 2, catches the back of the rim. Both teams need to rethink their strategy here, perhaps. Neither running away with it, but Astana needs to make a move now. Phoebe, we've got 44 minutes and 26 seconds. And it is 25-18 to MOSKOWSKY.
And a 2-point difference currently sitting at the physical aspect of the game, but a 5-point difference earlier from the digital game that is really leading for Team MOSKOWSKY. Astana needs to really get on and catch up. So far, the ball keeps sliding off Lamska's hand, and I'm not sure why. I think he might need to choke it or just clean up his hand. It keeps slipping. I hope that he gets to manage that immediately, because that missed him a couple of good shots right there. Sam, an academic passing it to Sam. Sam going for an easy shot, landing it so smoothly into the basket and pulling up the score to 4 points on the physical. Or under 4 minutes going in, and we're almost there. We can see the shot again. Very nice, very smooth, lovely basket right there from Sam. And that was a good shot coming in from Team Astana. Sadly not going into the basket. Another pass to Academic, who was able to easily shoot it, but it didn't land into the basket. Again, Team Astana going in strong. Nice shot right there. And that was a bit harsh on the players. Guys, be careful when you're jumping for the rebound. You don't want to hurt each other. You gotta be careful. Some of you will have games to go in the future, and you don't want to be injured just before the finals. Again, good gameplay from Team MOSKOWSKY, but that just slipped through the players and went off the bounds. I think we're gonna be having substitutes now. And now the game continues. Nice shot from Team Astana, but again, still choosing to shoot from far isn't really the best strategy you can go forward with. Red, I love his name, Kambuchu Aka Red. Such a great guy. So suitable for his personality. Nice pass right there of Cabacho. Lovely, lovely. I'm just gonna call him Red for ease sake, but I think He's a great player, really pushing in. As soon as he got into the game, he's already going in. Another spot for Team MOSKOWSKY. And I believe the difference now is 11 points in total. Really taking the lead here for Team MOSKOWSKY. Sarah, do you think that there's a chance for Team Astana to come back on their feet and kind of take the game?
BB, I think there is, but I think they just need to rethink their strategy slightly. They're having a chat now in a timeout. They've got 28 seconds to work out what that strategy is going to be. I think they can. They've just got to clean up, go back to basics, really think about how to break down the opponents. Every team is going to be different when they come up against them. They really need to think what is going to work here. Well, I think they can. Hands in. Teams are ready to get back on court. Number 47 for Astana, Kabacho Kared. He is pretty good at putting up the 2-pointers. So let's see if he can clock a few of those in quick succession to be able to close this current gap that has opened up for MOSKOWSKY. Now working their way back out. Here we go. Number 12. And I think this is where they have to just make sure. They have to make sure. That was wide open there. Not specifically defended. But I mean, that shot has just opened up the gap now to 12 for MOSKOWSKY. You look at the work that he's doing off the ball as well. Now, another one up for MOSKOWSKY. They missed this time. This is where Astana needs to try and pick up those rebounds, cut the time and opportunities away from MOSKOWSKY. Don't allow them possession time, no ball time. That's when they can score. That's when they're dangerous. They need to try and fight a bit harder now. Oh, wow, the gap is just really opening up now. They've got 1 minute 43 to make a difference. What a shot there from number 12 of Astana, Vlas. Bit of a shake of the head there from teammate. He's looking frustrated. He's on the bench, wondering what can he do. Bibi, we've got another free throw here for Astana. They might be able to close the gap slightly, but they missed. This is where they've got to make sure. I think perhaps maybe it is getting a bit late, but let's see, it's still a fantastic game of basketball, and we get to see just how good these players are at the physical game as well as being able to play the digital game.
Lovely layup here coming from Team MOSKOWSKY. I believe they've only got 2 more points before the game fully ends, and they will be able to completely win the game before the time. Will they be able to get the 2 points before the end of the 1 minute and 10 seconds, or they will just have to stick to the time for them to get the win? 30 seconds timeout right here. Team Astana really be discussing how they can win this. They really have a chance if they just keep sticking to fouls and trying to pause the game time as much as possible. It's a huge difference, almost 15 points between the team. And honestly, Team MOSKOWSKY is already on the court waiting for the Team Astana to kind of strategize towards the end. 1 minute is left for the game, and we will know who will be the champion of this match, the second match of Group B, and the 4th match of today, leading us to halfway through the day. Team Astana going again for the 2-pointer, missing it again. Will Sam be able to pass it by to Academic yet? And we're getting another foul. I think there will be a lot of pauses in the next few minutes in this game, just trying to get Astana to get some points without having the game time reduced. But again, the ball keeps slipping from Lamsky. I'm not sure why. Nice shot right there, trying to get it, but ended up being an air ball. Academy going for the shot, yet deciding to pass it to Sam. And now he's really going for the shot. Will he make it? And he does, closing that team to get 19 points. We are really getting it on. 17-point difference. That is insane. Another nice shot for Red. And we're continuing to see a huge domination for Team MOSKOWSKY. These guys are really trying to push through for the quarterfinals coming in tomorrow, where the teams will be knocked out if they lose. That will be their only chance to make it to the semifinals and to the finals. Another shot from Sam. Josh on the lead, trying to cover for the shot, but a nice layup coming from Lasky. Josh taking the shot, also landing it for Team MOSKOWSKY and taking the win for them. Congratulations to both the teams. Well done, Team MOSKOWSKY. Hard luck, Team Astana. Good gameplay on the digital and on the physical. Great sportsmanship. Currently, we're seeing the players shaking hands, discussing, congratulating each other. Well done, Team MOSKOWSKY, and you're definitely qualifying to the quarterfinals. Congratulations again. As we set the players for the interviews, we want to really see some replays from the game, seeing how amazing these shots were able to pull through. These players really getting it on, showing us how basketball should be played in the game. A couple of the audiences, congratulations to the players. I believe that would be either his wife or his sister. Really great sportsmanship right there. He's got a lovely baby on the stage. We got to see it, and the audience are getting ready to see the next game as we get through and progress through half day now, and the fourth game is done. Just moments away, splitting us from the interviews for the players, and we're seeing the crowd from different nationalities at the venue here in Adnic. All right, from what I know, that players are ready for the interviews, so let's not waste any more time and go there immediately. Let's hear it from the players.
Wow. I mean, look at that game. MOSKOWSKY just total domination over Astana. Great game. You know, both teams just really giving us great action of basketball. I love what I've seen. Congratulations to MOSKOWSKY.
You know, I think there's one thing that we haven't really touched on. It's day 2. They've all played yesterday. How was the recovery? How is their body handling the floor? And of course, the craziness of what this is, playing digitally and on the court as well too. But really, the breakdown, right? 40-23. MOSKOWSKY just went on a tear. Here I am screaming, Josh, Josh, Josh. What happened is Astana had to play out, which means Josh couldn't get outside jump shots, which then it allowed MOSKOWSKY to get the victory today.